Hello and welcome to the very first episode of our podcast, Our Environmental Choice. We are four students who will talk about the environment, why it's important, and what we can all do to take care of our planet.
But what do we actually mean by the environment? The environment is everything around us: nature, the air we breathe, the water we drink, the trees, the animals, the people, and the cities. Everything is a part of our environment.
So, the environment includes both natural things, like forests and oceans, and the things humans have built, like roads, houses, and factories. What we do every day affects the environment in both good and bad ways.
For example, we drive cars that release exhaust fuels, throws trash on the ground, or use a lot of electricity from fossil fuels. We harm the environment with by when we sort waste, ride bikes instead of driving, or plant trees so it help the environment.
Right now, our Earth has many environmental problems. Some of the biggest are climate change, plastic pollution in the oceans, air pollution, and using up natural resources too quickly. Many animal species are disappearing, the ice is melting, and the weather is becoming more extreme.
But we don't want this to be a depressing podcast. We want to give hope because there's actually a lot we can do, even as kids. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about in our upcoming episodes.
When we learn more about the environment, we understand why it's important to take care of it, and then it's easier to make good choices, like not littering, eating more greens, or recycling what we don't need.
You might think, but I'm just one person. What can I do? But if many people think that way, nothing's gonna happen. If many people, instead of making small changes, they can make a big difference.
We hope that you who are listening will feel like you can do something too. This podcast series is here to inspire, inform, and show that caring for the environment starts with ourselves, at school, at home, and in everyday life.
Thanks for listening to our first episode. In the next episode, we'll talk about waste sorting, what it is and how it works, and why it matters for the environment.
See you then, and remember, the environment is everyone's responsibility, and it's never too early to care.